Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, maybe good evening. How's it going? Welcome back to another live. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a great day. Some of our days are just beginning. Some of our days are kind of winding down. Um, that's the unique thing about the internet. Brings us all together, makes the world a much smaller place. What's up, Rick? Agent Fletcher, testing. Yeah, I had to do a reset. My microphone wasn't connected for some reason. Good day, everybody. What's going on? I've been doing some research this morning. Hi, y'all. Travis from Australia. Oh, I wanted to thank you guys are going to be in for a treat this afternoon. Wow. Who sent this in? Look. Our friend Heath from Australia shared something a couple days ago. I've got the video ready for presentation, and you'll see it this afternoon. It's really cool. I think his observation may have solved a mystery. Good morning, Stacy. What's up, Solo? Good morning, Rick in Vietnam. Thank you. I am free. Hi from Central Indiana, Kathy. Excuse my voice. It's typical morning voice. Once I get some breakfast, I haven't had breakfast yet. Carson City, Nevada. Carson City is a famous city. Adult diecast racing. Used to make the Carson City Morgan silver dollar there from the silver mined in Carson City. Oh yeah, famous place. Yep. And those are some of the, if not the most famous, sought after, some of them, at least the Carson City ones, Morgan silver dollars in America. Absolutely. Louisiana, Ohio. Good day, guys. West Virginia. Vernon. Hey, Road Rage, 1969. Sandy from South Africa. Welcome aboard. What's going on, guys? You know, this crooked thing here is not going to work. Okay, there we go. Trust me, I am a symmetrical type of a dude. There we go. Things have to be straight. Nothing crooked, right? Dublin, Georgia, Billings, Montana. I'm not OCD. I just like things straight. I can't have things on my desk all scattered and discombobulated. That's a sign of your what's going on in your head. So I like to keep things organized straight. I like to know where things are, so they're easier to find. That's all. Wisconsin, got people, Vernon Hills, Illinois, Tennessee, Williams, AZ, Wisconsin, Jefferson County. Yeah, you too, Kelly. I know, me too. I've been like that my whole life. Hi from Germany. I've been to Germany. Real Marmer. Yes. I've been to Germany. Love these lives. Thank you. You're welcome, sunshine. My pleasure. The first one I started off, this wasn't connected for some reason. So I had to start over, reboot, not reboot, and then yesterday, but it connected, as you can tell. Charles City, Iowa. Orbs in Mexico, Milton, Florida, Indian Lake, O'Hare, and that's what this live is for. I'm interacting with the chat because in the afternoon video, it is all business, and I don't have a lot of time to spend in the chat. So this one here, it's just chat. People aren't expecting me to, elaborate on a topic and show a variety of different videos, even though they're ready and I could. They're right over here. They are ready to go. And that owl I showed yesterday, he was quite popular. Yes, the owl was quite a popular. Gotta get a drink of water real quick. Here, close the mic. I heard that makes noise when I take a drink. I'm sorry, I needed a drink. Okay, hey, not a drink of water. See this behind me? This was just sitting in today. In fact, I just opened it up. I think that's an example of weather modification right here. Looks like it to me anyway. There's been a lot of that going on, I think, here recently. It's been going on for years. I've known about it. It's not anything new, you know what I mean? Um, but I do think right there, that is a classic example of weather modification. You know, it's a part of the engineering of weather, and it's double component. You know, the aircraft do their thing by injecting seeding into the clouds, and then they're manipulated by towers from the ground. So, not sure what to think of that. I think it can be a good thing if communities are dealing with severe drought, and it doesn't get, I don't know, too out of hand, I suppose. Yeah, I'm still learning about that. I've been following it for years, off and on. I've seen it. We've all seen the planes flying through the skies doing um, God only knows what. Um, Going through the Dropbox right now, you're looking at the Dropbox with me. These are things I get every day from folks all over the world. Here, I'll share there you go. There's the Dropbox. You can see as I see them. So this was sent in by Darius out of Trenton, Georgia. What do we got going on here? I honestly have no idea. Sometimes when I get things, they're a little difficult to interpret. You know what I mean? I've got a map that shows Florida, and no explanation. It's like, what is up here? Okay. Ah, we got something off the coast of Florida. I think that's what he was sending me. See it right there? Cool. It definitely doesn't look natural. I agree. Oh, no, that's good. So I guess we'll take a look at it. Maybe go to the location, take a look at it. This is what I do every morning, guys. So if you have things you want to send in, go to mrmbb333.com. Oh, good morning, moderator. I know I started a little early today. Go to mrmbb333.com, and you can send your pictures. You can send things that you may find. I get a variety of things on Google Earth. There's a lot of Google Earth sleuths out there. I used to be one of them years ago. I've traveled around the world many times on Google Earth. Thanks to Google Earth, got to see, other parts of the world that probably wouldn't have necessarily been able to see. So yeah, Google Earth's one of my favorite apps. Like a lot of people would agree. Okay, come on. It's not wanting to cooperate. Come on, dude. There you go. Very simple. Just open up the bar so I can put it on the desktop. Here's the website in case you're not familiar with the website. It's right there. Oh, hey, got a super chat from Bourbon, Indiana. Love your channel. Thank you, Becky Joe. Appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat. Really do. It means a lot. Here's the channel, guys, and right here is where you can send photos and videos. The bottom one's a Dropbox, Becky Joe, and the top one, or the bottom one's email. I'm sorry, bottom one's email. This is the email right here. This is the Dropbox right here. So if you have a large file, a big video, I haven't got through them all today. I'm still working on it, but this hat, me and this hat. There we go. It's one of my favorite hats, but this bill, yeah, it's got to be straight. Las Vegas in the house. Good morning, Henry. Thank you again, Becky Joe, for the super duper chat. Y'all make this possible. You do all make it possible. Without you guys, none of this is really possible. I mean, I could do it, but it would be very challenging. So all the super chats help. Your comments help. Your likes help. Believe it or not, your shares help. When you guys share these videos, it really does help. It helps the video do better, which collectively helps me do better, as a channel, because these numbers all make a difference. Um, so we got to keep the numbers strong, and then that keeps our movement strong, and then the flow of information. I can keep the flow of information coming to you guys on a steady pace every day. But it is important to share every once in a while. I don't expect people to share it every single time. That would be cool. Um, what do we got going on here? What is that? We're seeing this for the first time together. What did she see in the sky? There's no way. That's in the sky? That's concerning. You just saw it here with me. Here it is again. You guys are getting a behind the scenes look at the raw, unedited videos and photos that I get in every day. What is this? Look, this is in the sky. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that one a lot closer. Obviously, I haven't analyzed it yet, but trust you me, I will. Alrighty then. That looks like a big square in the sky, and a really, really big one at that. Monica sent that in. Taking a Cape Podgy. Okay, we'll check it out. Every once in a while, and I've got a few to share with you guys. And this one looks like one of them. People will pick up things on their outdoor security cameras, and sometimes indoor too. Mysterious things that maybe drift through the night, whether it be outside like this one here, sometimes inside. I've got a couple of really good inside ones where I've analyzed them. All I can analyze them, and the bottom line is there's something there. Truth is stranger than fiction. This camera picked up something just kind of drifting through the room that wasn't a dust particle. It wasn't a bug. They were asleep. I'll show the. In fact, I can show you guys the video. You've seen it before, but I'm assuming that's what we've got going on here. Something mysterious showed up on the cam. I think that's it right there. That is extremely difficult to interpret. I don't know. I guess we'll take a look at it, right? We'll take a closer look at it because I appreciate, you guys sending this stuff in. So I'll take a closer look. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to solve the mystery, but I'll try. Let me show you guys something that, oh, there's the owl again. The Arizona owl. Okay, here's the thing that was, I think, that's one of them. Got some pretty wild stuff that people send in every once in a while that just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, here you go. This is a beauty. Good morning, everybody. Here you go. Okay, this was caught on and this is just a casual live stream, guys. I'm not up here with 10 windows open and 10 videos over here to share with you guys, delivering the data. This is just a casual, laid back live stream. Super chats are welcome. Share the live stream. I'm going to interact in the chat. I'm trying to stay out of the way right now because I don't have any windows open or set up except the one you see. This right here, whatever it is real. I've analyzed this for about 3 hours, maybe longer. I've used a whole variety of techniques. I dug as deep as I could dig in my tool bag of tricks. That was really there. That was really there, floating through this room, look under intelligent control, or at least under intelligent, movement. I'm not sure who's controlling it. Looks like it's controlling itself. Kind of hovers above the arm of the couch here. Then goes back. You can't make this stuff up. This is real. This is a real video. This was pre-AI. When AI wasn't even a thing. And then it comes back. See? And right there, did you notice the glare? It left a glare, a reflection off the tabletop. Here it is in fast forward. Sometimes when you put things in fast forward, it'll reveal things that you don't normally see. See the glare? So that tells you it has density, it has mass. Let me get out of the way. There it comes again. See the glare off the table, the coffee table, and even the armrest of the couch. And this is a different format too. Here's another format. So Allison, I believe this was in Seven Hills, Ohio, had a visitor during the overnight. Yeah, camera caught it, and in fact, that's what activated the camera was the density and mass of whatever this object was that was floating around the room, stopping and starting, kind of investigating things. And it was drawn to this area right here. It was drawn to this area. Obviously, that's where it hung around the most, at least in front of the camera. Now, what it did off the camera, obviously, we have no idea. But I get videos like this occasionally. Most of the time, I've received 2 videos. And by the way, it's Friday again. Here we are, Friday again. Every time I turn around, it's Friday. And you guys too, we're sharing this experience together. I received 2 videos, one out of Australia. In fact, they may both have been out of Australia. I know one of them was out of Australia for sure. They have a camera in their garage, and it's a night vision camera, like this one as well. Or it has night vision capabilities. And there was an orb in the garage at night. I know this could be a plasma ball, right, Piper? Could be. It's a ball of energy. Let's put it that way. My conclusion was exactly that. It was a ball of energy, oblong shape, moving around the room. Here's the original format, slightly enhanced. Again, you can see the reflection right there off the arm of the couch. Probably a leather couch of some sort, kind of shiny. Pretty wild. One of the wildest I've seen. But anyway, back to the video I received from Australia. If you're in the chat, I just want to let you know that I have analyzed your video, and your video is it's a silk thread from a spider. They do when the spider is making like the silky strands, it kneads them together with a little tiny ball, and those balls show up on these cameras as like bright little orbs. So yeah, that one I found the string attached to the garage door opener, so it's not anything like this here. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while I will get things like this one here. Could be something, maybe not. Most of the time they can be explained away. Not everything is nefarious or mysterious, but some things they're totally mysterious. But we'll take a closer look at that one and see. What's this one here? I'm looking at this stuff with you guys on the fly. Here we go. We're going through the Dropbox. This is what I do every morning. This is out of Trent, England, United UK, and they're drawn to the sky for some reason. Don't know why. They don't say. Oh, Stoke-on-Trent. My wife's grandmother is from Stoke-on-Trent. I never get videos from here. But I don't know what drew them to the sky. I mean, to me, it looks like clouds. I don't know. We'll take a closer look at it. I got this from Angela. Check this out. Out of Biloxi, Mississippi. And sometimes I get things like this too. Angela, if you're here, this is a temperature reading of 122 degrees Fahrenheit. But where I'm at with this particular photo, I saw this yesterday. You guys might be able to see it at the top up there. Anyway. Yeah, there you go. It says 2015, right? 10 years ago. But the image itself says 7/10 of 2025. So this is a thing I run into every once in a while. I don't know what date that is. If it's 10 years old, then obviously, I'm not going to use it. If it's from 7/10, which was yesterday, then of course I'll use it. That's a big deal if this was showing 122 degrees. But I don't know that it was 122 degrees in Biloxi, Mississippi on the 10th, or I'm sorry, on the 1st, but maybe it was. I don't think so, though. Here's a video of the moon sent in by our friend Brian. I don't know what he saw with the moon. He saw something unique with the moon on this day. We're just checking out the Dropbox, guys. These are things that people have sent in overnight, yesterday afternoon and evening, and then during the overnight hours last night. This is the first thing I do every day. Check this, come over here and start analyzing video footage. I've been doing research this morning on the situation in Texas. Hello from Biloxi. Hey, Adam, was it 122 recently in Biloxi? Do you 110 yesterday in Las Vegas? I know it was 110 here in Arizona, Piper. That's why the owl jumped in. He dove right into the whole bird bath. Hey, Dusty. Pennsylvania in the house. Live Revolution. What's up, guys? Thank you, moderator. Got the best moderator on YouTube. Hello from Northwest Indiana. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 122 degrees, so that's why I was a little apprehensive about sharing that. This one here, these are clouds, and I get these sometimes. People will send me clouds. 106 heat index. Hey, from West Virginia, what's up, guys? Greetings from the Czech Republic. Hey, what's up, Martin? It would be evening in the Czech Republic, skydiving from North Central Florida. I used to know a lot of people that hung out at the 117 in Pa Rump yesterday. Whoa. I used to know a lot of people that hung out at the drop zones in Central Florida. They were avid skydivers. Yeah. They'd camp out at the drop zones just so they could skydive all day long. Oh, yeah. Kentucky, 5:46 p.m. in the Czech Republic. Thank you, Martin. I thought it was around dinner time. Travis, Australia, 122. I don't know. It looks like it's accurate. I just don't know what year. The years are conflicting. I think the image was taken in 2015. So that's why, okay, if it's 10 years old, then I'm not going to share it in 2025, unless it's something that's, a very unique sky phenomena, maybe an example of crown flash that's only been seen a few dozen times in recorded history. I'm not quite sure what we've got going on here, guys. We're excuse me. You're witnessing this stuff on the fly with me. I haven't seen this yet. This is out of Apple Valley, California, and I think it's the colorful clouds and how they look in the sky. Unique shapes, colors, and I can enhance them a little bit to draw out some more of that color to make the presentation even better. It was a cool observation. Not anything, nefarious. But yeah, we'll probably take a look at it and see. Let's go on to the next one. We'll come back to that. Todd in Queen Creek, Arizona. We'll check this out, but I don't know what he saw at the beginning. There wasn't much. I don't know if he was anticipating something. Oh, there's what he saw right there. Okay, let me go back, Ski. Okay, this is what he saw. You're going to see something enter the field of view. I think I saw this one. Yeah. He saw this object right here in the nighttime sky. Don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. See so many little dots. I want to see the big craft in the sky. And I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. He did see something in the sky moving through Queen Creek. Didn't seem to be blinking. Wasn't making any noise. Good catch. Um, don't know what it was. Oh, here's those black rings. I don't know if you guys were on yesterday's live stream before I abruptly got off of the live stream. I did not do that on purpose, by the way, guys. Black ring in the sky above Milford, Ohio. What's causing that? You guys know what's causing that? Annabelle Chase. Hola from Seville, Spain. Thank you, Annabelle. Annabelle's a star family member. If you guys would like to become a star family member, look down in the description box, click on that link. It's no more than a cup of coffee and you can become a star family member. Yeah, it's really cool. It's no more than a cup of coffee. I need star family members, so if you can, check it out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, keep looking up, guys. The action is in the sky. There's always something to see. And with the conception of the smartphone, it makes it easy to get a video or a picture, like the owl that my son and I saw a couple of days ago. We saw this on the fly. We're not expecting this. And this is for those of you that didn't see the Arizona owl. Here you go. The Arizona owl. When I first saw that out there, I thought that was a cat sitting in the bird bath. And then right there, he looked at us. I mean, he looked right at us. So that's when I first saw him, he was turned around. Then I got out my phone and started recording. I thought there was a cat sitting in the bird bath. Are you serious? And man, owls are very keen. Look at that. I mean, he locked right in onto us, me and my son, right there. Isn't he cool? I mean, what a beautiful creature. Look at that. He was big. Yeah, once he flew off this way or this way. He flew off that way. Huge wingspan. Wingspan was at least 5 to 6 feet. I don't know, maybe bigger. The underside of his wings were white. Just an absolutely beautiful creature. And right there, my son and I were 20 yards away. Good 20 yards away, behind a door, which was, it's all glass. But he saw us through that glass, and you can totally see he is watching us like an owl. I was going to say like a hawk, but he's not a hawk. He's an owl. Cool dude. One cool dude. Never seen that before. It was a hot day, and he decided to take a dip. And that's exactly what he did. Smart guy, right? Got in there and got cooled off. Okay. In fact, I'll go out and fill that up again here this morning because it's going to be another hot one. We got here. And you guys are watching this with me on the fly. I don't know what this is. Looks like something from Savannah, Georgia, or at least in that area. Savannah, Charleston, looks like a squall line of thunderstorms along the East Coast, loaded with lightning. Convection, but I don't know what we're looking at here. Is it something nefarious? Is it just clouds? And we saw the storms yesterday in that specific area. In fact, I anticipated more power outages. Here's the crown flash. Watch right in here. You'll see crown flash. You'll see like pulsing light. Watch. Gentleman by the name of Ben saw this in Yulee, Florida, driving down the road. Pretty good catch. I mean, it was a really good catch, but it's one of the few times that crown flash has been observed. But it's just It's not the best example in the world, just being honest, but it is there. It's hard to see. It's right in here. You'll see a pulse of light. Right there. See that pulse? But anyway, it was a good catch. I was impressed that he even saw that driving down the highway. I shared that in yesterday's video next to the probably the world's best example of crown flash that's right there on that computer. That's just a monitor I use. That's a monitor I use over there. I know y'all can't see it, but whenever I get through editing, I go from 1, 2, 3. I retrieve here, edit here, and then finalize over here. So everything over here is ready to go. Annabelle Chase has been a Star family member for 2 months. Thank you, Annabelle. Anybody else, a new Star family member today? Travis, Australia. I can show you the serpent on the lands in the skies and in the nebulas. Would love to see it, Travis. That's lightning glitching in the camera. Strange and Scary New England. You know, that's yeah, this right here, I think you're right. Yeah, you're exactly right. Totally right. I think it's this is definitely a digital artifact. You're right. I don't think that was in the sky, even though it kind of looks like it's in the sky. Good observation. I don't think it is. Joseph is a great watchman. This is who this video is from. Up in Montana, St. Marie, Montana, sends me some beautiful auroras sometimes. But this video here looks like it's quite lengthy, and it's pretty much of a black sky. So sometimes with Joseph's videos, I have to really zoom in super heavy. And we're not going to be able to see anything right now. I know that for a fact because I've seen many of Joseph's videos that he's sent in. Jim out of Wenatchee, Washington. What do we got going on here? Something in the sky. See him? Again, this is my first time seeing the video. You guys are seeing it with me. So here we go. What do we got? Something from the ground. Sometimes these things obviously originate from the ground. Yeah, you can see it. Well, no. Where'd it go? Where did you go? Well, there were 2 lights up in the sky, or at least bouncing around off the clouds. More than likely, they were originating from the ground. There they are right there. Yeah, see them? Huh. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to look a little closer, but my first instincts are telling me that those are originating from the ground and just making contact with the lowest cloud level, lowest cloud deck up in the sky. Because if they were up in the sky, more than likely they would be up in the clouds, maybe above the clouds. You wouldn't see them ricocheting off the light, ricocheting off the bottom of the clouds. They would be using the clouds as cover, not to be exposed so much. And these are more examples of flashing. I get these every day from all around the world. I haven't even checked the email yet, guys. I go from here to email. These are several videos, and I'll go through these videos, but I've already, these I've seen. I'm just kind of going through sometimes and the reason I'm going through again to double check, sometimes videos will get put in like after I check this morning. Obviously I'll check again this afternoon just for before I call it a day. But sometimes videos will come in and they'll get put in by the date they were created. So like today being the 11th, somebody may have created a video on July 2nd and it will go into July 2nd. And I have this configured to retrieve the videos and photos that are sent in and place them by the date they were sent in, not the date they were made. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Why would I want them the date they were made? And that's going to send me on a wild goose chase every day. So yeah. Here's Danny again. I'm not sure where Danny was at, but he was seeing something over here in the nighttime sky. I don't know if those were airplanes. I don't know if it was an example of Starlink. And then there's that crazy storm that I shared with you guys yesterday. Watch this lightning about 50 yards from this young lady. Right there. Cha-ching. Holy cow. Go back. There it is. I mean, that was just right across the street. Yikes. And then, oh, what do we got here? Oh, wow. Thank you, Tim, for the dancing pair. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you for the super chat. What we got here? Another pair? I'm sorry, I didn't see the Annabelle Chase. Thank you for the dancing pair, guys. Those are cool. Let's go. Dancing pairs on this Friday morning. It's Friday again. Are you serious? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, guys. Annabelle and Tim Marin. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that. Thanks once again, Annabelle and Tim. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. I was going to tell you guys something I ran across this morning because I'm following the situation down in Antarctica very, very close. And like you guys are, I know you're very curious about the situation and the water reversing in the Southern Ocean, causing an increase, a very drastic increase in salinity of the surface water around Antarctica, which isn't a good thing. Too much salt in the ocean, even though it's salt water, too much of it can erode the ice much quicker. We don't want that. So, and then not only the erosion of the ice, but just the very fact that the ocean has reversed and it's creating an upwelling down there. I saw an article this morning. I was like, "Are you serious?" They're saying, "Oh, that article was false." The articles that I shared with you guys were peer reviewed by scientists, researchers. From multiple locations around the world. And this one news outlet comes along and says, "Oh, that's false," just because they didn't get on the bandwagon at the beginning of the release of the information, since they felt like they got left out. Now they're going to say it's not true. So what did they do? Send a team of scientists down there to verify that the water is not upwelling in the South Atlantic. Good luck getting down there to the South Ocean, first of all. Good luck hanging out in Antarctica with your crew. So to just come out and say that was false, we're going to talk about that in this afternoon's video. I'm not going to get real deep into it now. Yeah, I was like, wow, are you serious? It is true. I've verified it on weather apps that I use that monitor global CO2, global SO2, global particulates, that I've used for years. And this app is showing an increase in CO2, and that's the other concern, that there's going to be an excess amount of CO2 around the continent of Antarctica. And it is. It's there. It's increasing. But yet they want to say, "Oh, that's false." No, it's not false. It's a real thing, but it's going to be okay. Just know that. But it's something that scientists and people that follow the Earth and the Earth changes and stuff like that are learning on the fly. This could create a whole domino effect around the world with regard to, inclement weather and obviously the sea surface temperatures um, warming up globally. Oh my gosh. And then the whole CO2 thing, which we already know. I just heard something chime. Something's seem like always chiming. Do you guys, I'm just going to ask a question here real quick. Do you guys get an abundance of spam calls? This is my phone here. Do you guys get the spam calls? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's unbelievable here recently. Rhonda Elser, no. Marie, yes. Williams, no. Good for you. Watcher, thousands. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like it. And over the years, since the conception of phones, you're always going to get a wrong number or something like that. I mean, that's normal. That happens. But to consistently get two or three a day, oh my God, yeah, tons. And text. You're right. I just got a text today. Here, let me read it to you. And if my wife's on here, I'm sure she probably got it too. These are ones that you have to watch out for. Look at this. Okay, yeah, just got this morning. Amazon refund notification. The seller store is closed, but to click on that link, which no, don't click on any links like that. Don't ever click on any links. They've sent this to other people as well. Now they're sending them out in mass formats. So they're figuring, well, instead of just sending it to one number, now they sent it to eight people that I'm not even associated with. I don't even know who they are. So no, do not click on those links. And that's just an example that just happened today. And it happens every day. Unbelievable. So you delete and you block, it comes right back the next day. Wow. One day I had to turn off my phone. Hey, what's up, Harry? You're welcome. My pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. Crispy, hello from Huntsville. Crispy, you get those all the time too. Watcher does not. Good for you. And you know what? My wife tried an experiment. We didn't know how it would work. So far it hasn't. She went to that national do not call list. It's a registry where you can put your number in, and supposedly it will magically stop all these types of spam calls. Didn't work. Still gets them. So what do? I mean, other than turn your phone off. I had to literally turn my phone off a week ago during a live stream. Yes, sir. Been getting him. Yeah, daily. Thank you, Henry. Just curious, guys. Yep, a lot of yeses in there. Yeah, I know, right? Ariel, it didn't work. So other than turn off your phone, but you want to stay in contact with your family, your friends, in case they need something. Now I do have to turn the volume down when I do videos, otherwise those chime in. But I keep seeing it over there coming through, and it's like, So yeah, quite the thing. Thank you for the super chat once again, Tim. The dancing pear, very, very cool. That's the first green pear thing I've got. Spirited woman, do not call has never worked. I didn't know, and neither did my wife. So she thought, you know what? We'll just try it. And I'm like, well, I hope they don't sell your number. It's like you just don't know who to trust. I mean, it's sad. It really is. You just don't know. You just don't know. So don't click on any links that you may get in in a text message. That's one thing I've never done. Because you can tell, a bogus text you get from somebody. So I've never clicked on any of the text, but yet still every day it's just one after another. So yeah. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate that. That helps the chat, helps the video, helps move it out. It's a whole thing with the algorithm. If the algorithm detects a lot of likes from your video, whether it be a live stream or any video that a creator like myself may put up. Just a simple like will tell the algorithm that I'll recommend it to another person, and then another like, it'll recommend it to another person. So it keeps the video moving. It doesn't get stagnant. So all of that helps. The super chats help. The star family members help. So it all adds up. Thank you, guys. So listen, I'm gonna call it a morning, because you know what? I am starving. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 9:08. I'm hungry. So I wanted to get my work done. I like to do that with you guys. I'm gonna start doing it now every day. We'll meet like this. We'll have some virtual coffee. I've already had my coffee, so um, actually I have two a day. I have one very early in the morning because I'm an early riser. I get up so early. A lot of people are probably just going to bed. Dragon Rs, thank you for the super chat, Dragon. I received 36 angel dreams. Thank you for the super chat and the piece of cake, virtual cake. That way I won't gain weight, even though I'm not like super overweight. I'm in the middle of intermittent fasting right now. I received 36 spam and potential fraud mark calls in one day, and they originated from overseas. Oh, okay. Well, maybe that explains why the do not call thing didn't seem to work yet. I don't know. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you, Angel Dreams, for the cake. Even though I'm fasting, not fasting, I'm intermittent fasting. I eat between 7 and 2:30. And the thing of it is, you can eat whatever you want. Just stop eating at 2:30, and then drink water. If you get hungry, take a sip of water. And it works. There's Polenta. Hey, Polenta, have a great day. I'm looking for the owl again, Polenta. In fact, I got to go out and make sure that they have plenty of water. I do worry about those little guys. I make sure they have water at least. You bet. I sure do. Polenta's been a Star Family member for a long time. And if you guys want to become a Star Family member like Polenta, the link is down below in the description box. It's real easy to do. In fact, in today's world, it's probably cheaper than a cup of coffee. It really is. So if you appreciate and enjoy these videos, just know it helps and keeps them coming. So listen, I'm going to hop off here, guys, and go get some breakfast. God bless all you all for stopping by, and thank you so much for the super chats. Have a great day. I'll be back on in a few hours. I'm working on some more material. I've already got some done. You're going to see something quite amazing in the sky above Australia. It's really, really, really cool. So look for that this afternoon. Be going back live here in a few hours. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks everybody for all the likes, the comments, the super chats, and the new Star Family members. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Have a super day. See you soon.